The RC boy student has since been transferred to a different class. The incident has also been investigated by the Chief Education Officer, the administrator of all public schools on the island. But for his parents, that is not where the situation ends. They have taken the matter to court. Education Minister Arson James has confirmed that his ministry and its officers are being sued by the parents of the 11-year-old boy who was punished by his teacher.
We are going to see what our stance is on this issue. Because corporal punishment is something that we have to be very careful about. We cannot cause injury to students when we punish them. That is not acceptable at all. This is something that's not acceptable. And it is the principal that is responsible for discipline and punishment.
The teacher who allegedly gave the beating is a senior member of the RC Boys staff. From all accounts, he is a veteran educator well known for producing results. James says it is for this reason that this case is so puzzling. He says teachers must always be careful when punishing students.
There's a favorite phrase of mine that says, when emotion comes through the door, reason flies out of the window. So if you're very, very angry, then you will not be reasonable because the emotions have taken over you. Over you. So there are always lessons to be learned in cases like that, and I'm hoping that in that particular instance it is a lesson not only for the teacher at the RC Boys School, but it's a lesson for all teachers within the education system.
The Education Minister is a veteran educator in his own right, a former principal of the Miku Secondary School. He says the Education Act clearly states that only principals should administer corporal punishment to students. And although that act authorizes principals to pass on that responsibility to senior staff members, it clearly states the maximum number of strokes permitted is 6 and not the 11 the student allegedly received.
When corporal punishment is administered or was administered at that time, injury was not part of it. So once the child is injured, of course, we have to take blame. The teacher has to take the blame. And of course, we have to try and compensate the parent and the child in the best way possible.
Arson James says corporal punishment is no longer the preferred method of discipline in schools. He says that system has been replaced by others such as suspensions. At the same time, he says when students are punished in that matter, it should be carried out within the law while also respecting the rights of the child. The parents in this case are represented by attorney Andrea Foster. Carmi Joseph, HTS News, Channel 4.